Hello, folks. As I said on probably the Spyro playthrough, I am starting a new Castlevania playthrough. And I've got a lot of work to do in the extras department because I really fell behind. Or rather... Hold on. Okay. Rather, Castlevania Symphony of the Night ended pretty freaking early for me, playthrough-wise. So we're going to be starting on here. And if you guys are caught up on Spyro, I'm not sure. It's probably about 4 parts ahead of this one right now. And we're going to basically not do the first game on this collection. But we are going to do the next game on this collection. And we're going to try and keep a rough order, so after I finish this game, I will be buying the next collection, because the next game on that one comes after the next game on this one. Confusing. Timeline. Darn it, Castlevania. But yeah, we won't be playing the signature character on the cover, unfortunately. Yeah, we won't be playing him, unfortunately, because Cult of the Moon is bullshit hard, and actually not canon. Weird, right? Considering that one includes parts from the books. It actually canonized one of the few games that canonizes, well, not really canonizes because this is not canon, but goes out of its way to include Bram Stoker novel as part of the universe. And this one and Bloodlines, I love Bloodlines. This one I find fine, but it's damn fucking hard. Okay, so we're going straight into the Harmony of Dissonance. Harmony of Dissonance is actually stupidly easy compared to that one. I'm not sure if it's one of the easiest games in general, but it can be if you're not paying attention. Kind of freaky how the water does that. But yeah, we're playing in 15-minute intervals again, just like with Spyro, where I'll be stopping the recording and such. And that's mostly due to the editing that was happening previously that was outright horrendous. The editing machine I was using, I'm not going to state what it is, but it went through so many problems, and I mean so many freaking annoying problems during the last week of July. Just horrible. I spent the entire last week of July just trying to edit one chunk of game, let alone the rest of the chunks. And then I had to go back and re-edit because some of them got messed up. I only found this out after I uploaded them to YouTube. I'm like, oh, come on. Luckily, I upload these things like a massive time in advance. So we're going to select data. Game 1. I'm going to tell my nephew, if he does play this one, to stay away from Game 1. That way I don't lose it. Because we're actually very limited on playthroughs on this one. I have no idea what the name of the character is in this one, so we're just going to put... Damn. Yeah, we're going to put damn. No, let's put damn sick. Let's sound really old with this one. Damn sick. Okay. "50 years has passed since Simon Belmont vanquished Dracula." That's actually pretty... considerably close to some of the earlier games. Fate has dictated that just T. Belmont, blood descendant of the Belmont family, to hunt down the relics of Dracula. One day, Justine's friend Maxim, who had set out a training expedition 2 years earlier, returned with unexpected. His body was covered in wounds. He informed Justine that Lydia, a childhood friend who had both cared deeply for, had been kidnapped. Maxime has completely lost his memory of the time and training away from home. Bloody hell, that thing's moving fast. Ignoring his bodily injuries, Maxime leads Justine to the place where he believes Lydia has been held captive. Passing through the thick fog, holy shit, this is moving fast. Castle undocumented on any map. Could this be the fabled Castle Dracula, standing solemnly in the night? Forbidden Castle, welcome, unexpected guest upon the moonlight night. I'm sorry if I sound like a caveman, but that thing is moving fast. It's almost gone. Castlevania, Harmony of Distance. Now, if you have played Lament of Innocent, you might have noticed a few parallels happening right there, folks. A woman being kidnapped, a hero having to come out of hiding, being led by a friend whose name just happens to have an M on the start of it. Yeah, I won't say too much, but when I first played this all the way years back, I'm like, is this going to be a plot twist? Is Maxim going to be problematic character number one? I don't know. It's been a long time since I've done this playthrough. I'm just giving you the assumptions I had back then. I'm not trying to spoil anything, folks. But if it's not really being hidden well, if that's meant to be a spoiler. Props, he looks more like Trevor than the Justine character. I mean, he looks like a Belmont more than Justine character. The Justine straight up looks like Bloodline of Dracula. He looks like Alucard in red. I'm sorry. Why does Justine look like Alucard in red? You're supposed to be a Belmont. You look nothing like a Belmont. Maxim looks more like a Belmont than you. And he just killed over. Are you alright? I wasn't actually paying attention to your conversation. You fucking jackass. I'm fine. You need to find Lydia. Do not concern yourself with me. Go on ahead. I'll be right behind you. Okay then. I'll see you inside. Okay. I thought for a second I just killed him because that lightning strike was just as I hit him with the whip. I'm like, did I just murder him? Yeah, it has been a long time since I played this one. Sorry for the flashing, folks. Oh yeah, that's gonna get annoying fast. Ah, crap. Maxim, did you set me up for a trap? Don't just stand there, Maxim. You're literally just off screen. I know you can see this, Maxim. Turn your ass around, Maxim. Yeah, we're just going to keep running, folks. Turn around, Maxim. I know you can see this. Maxim, don't you just ignore this, you asshole! I know you're there, Maxim. You seriously not just see that, Maxim? No, I didn't see a thing. I was too busy tying my shoes. You jackass. What is it, Marley? Equipment. JB bracelet. I'm sorry, your name just does not work with those symbols. I'm with that. At least it's not the other way around. Then it'd be jarring. Let's check up here one more time just to be sure. It's a bit slippery compared to other Castlevania games. It definitely feels like I'm gonna slide right off the floor every step I take. Also, why do we have multi-clones? I'm very certain this dude's a vampire, dang it. He moves with multi-clones. He's got long flowing hair. There is no way this dude's a Belmont. Did they really just want to do Alucard again, but they didn't want to actually make him an Alucard? So like, we're just going to name him Belmont, but design everything to just be Alucard. Maybe he originally was meant to be an Alucard style character, and they decided halfway, it's like, nah, we're gonna have this one do a whip. But we just designed the character to look like this. I don't fucking care. I want it to be a whip. I'm into that kink. Do not disobey him, dang it. This is Iga, dang it. He knows what he's doing. He created some of the best Metroidvanias, period. He knows what he's doing. Don't question his ridiculous logic of making the dude wield a whip even though he looks like Alucard. Or we could just assume this one's actually a descendant. I don't know if the timeline works, but this one could be a descendant of Maria. Maria's a Renault, an offshoot of the Belmont family. And, kind of spoilers for Symphony of the Night, she clearly banged Alucard after the game. That's kind of obvious. And I'm just going to assume the later generations resulted in Justine. Justine just looks like Alucard because he's one of Alucard's descendants and just happens to be carrying the Belmont name. We're just going to accept that as headcanon. Well, at least it didn't put us in a friggin' coffin. That would have been more jarring. I'm like, we're not Alucard? Then why are we in a coffin? That's going to get jarring. I'm going to switch over to the D-pad because I'm accidentally hitting the button too early. That's a new area. Always remember that when you're entering a door. Max up heart. Yay! Yeah, I am very slippery. We're going to go ahead and call it a stop right here, folks. I'm going to get on to the next part because that was pretty close to the save point anyway, and we're almost out of time. See you later.